Alright, I'm going to be setting the eyes. First I need to custom fit them. I've got the openings already in place and marked from front to back. Everything above that pencil line on each of these eyes is going to be removed to make room for the eye. Everything below that's left behind will be a wall to hold the eye out so it doesn't fall into the head. It's a support. So these are the glass eyes I will be using. And as you can see, the opening is just large enough for that eye to slide in. So now I need to think about the shape of this eye, the profile of it, the shape of the dome, and while I carve away the wood above the line, I'm going to use my small sphere, 16th inch shank. Call these friction grip as well bits. This is a diamond, and it works really well for shaping the inside of the eye to contour to the glass eye. We'll go with this side first. I always leave my pencil lines, draw them so that they're meant to be left. That way I don't always carve away my reference line in the carving process. So if you can leave a little bit of your pencil line, you can save yourself some measuring and figuring out. I have to back this tip out just a little bit so that I can get in. And again, I'm thinking about the shape of the dome of the eye, kind of carving it in reverse. Well, not kind of, I actually am carving it in reverse. And make just enough room for that eye to slide in. Check it in just a minute. See how close we're getting? I'm getting. It's going in a little. When I do that, I look to see where the wood is holding the eye out each time. Checking it also gives me a little bit more confidence about going in a little bit deeper every time. That way I know I'm not carving too deep. Each time I do this, the eye goes in a little further each time. So I'm going to clean up this edge. We want to leave the eye ring wall intact. I drew it on. Keep everything nice and clean and smooth on that inside eye hole. little bit closer. Now I can check and see what's actually holding it out. On the inside, it's right here. On the outside, it's right here. So I'm going at where I put that little arrow and removing the wood that's holding it. And I'm going to open up the eye hole just a little bit there. It's very little, but this is a custom fit. Not bad. That's pretty good. Now, we're almost halfway in, but right here is what's holding me out, holding the eye out. So I'm gonna quickly remove that. Should free up I should be able to slide this in considerably more this time. Once I clear the lower edge of the eye as I'm sliding it in, then I can start to tilt it down. Alright, so eye opening needs to be opened a little bit more in the back, a little bit more in the front. I'm just shaving off the smallest amount. A little better. Carving away a little bit of that support wall to allow for the thickness of the eye. And I mean thickness as in from the dome to the bottom of the glass eye as it lays on a table, flat. Okay, so don't want to push it in too hard because it could be very difficult to get it out again, but so far so good. Gotta remove some more wood in the back. I don't want to carve this way or this way. I just want to do the diameter of this eye, otherwise it can move forward and backwards in the head, and I don't really want that. Okay. I'm turning the head and looking at it from a different angle. Often will show you areas you didn't notice that are holding it out. So that's what I just did now. And it actually revealed quite a lot to me. Closer, I can see in between these two arrows there's wood on the inside right here that's holding it out. So I go back. And by doing that, I'm actually making the shape of that eye hole more like the actual dome of the eye. That's why it's holding it out. Alright. Oh, see? Pretty close now. Very well fit on the dome. Just have to go a little bit deeper so that it actually falls in, and I would say that's gonna need to happen right there. See if that was enough. Not quite. But you can tell you're getting close when the eye is a little more difficult to get out. I did this demonstration at the World Championships in 2017. But I don't think they had as good a view as you're getting with this video. Alright, so you can see I'm almost completely clear and could drop that in. I'm going to have to go just a little bit further. I'll do that real quick. That lower edge must clear the lower portion of the eye ring for the eye to actually get into this hole. Then I can slide it up and then drop it down. Again, that inside of the eye, in between those arrows, needs a little bit more wood removed. I think this is probably gonna do it. There we go. So now I can see right here that that's going to have to be removed for this eye to be able to tilt. And then I also need to remove a considerable amount in the back. The thickness of this eye, a portion of it will be sticking out, but the lower edge of the eye is going to be inside the eye ring here and inside the eye ring up on top. So I have to clear enough wood away to make room for that eye and its thickness, but I still want to keep the wall intact so it will hold the eye out. You can see I'm carving into the lower edge behind the eye ring. Give it a fit. Almost. What would it be if you didn't drop your glass eye at least once when you're trying to set them? Seems to be a common theme. Alright, so I'm just cleaning a little bit more of this wood out so it can accommodate that glass eye and can be positioned so that I can slide down into That's pretty good. I want it to go down a little bit further into this eye channel. So I'm taking a little bit more out of that area behind the lower edge of the eye ring. So I can rotate this down a little bit further. The eye's still looking up a little bit. So to determine why, I think right here's doing that. And maybe right here. So better to check and know for sure you're okay than to just keep on going and hope it's not too much. It is more back and forth, but again, there we go. And you can see this eye's been set, or custom fit. Pretty close too. There's not very much gap at all. Any gap that you do see is going to be taken up or filled in when I permanently set it with the wood fill. I could see some need for cleanup here, which I'm going to do right now. There we go. Now I'm happy. So what I'll do is I'll set these eyes permanently, and then I'll come in and I'll finalize the eye ring. Alright, so I take this eye out and I set it on the corner separate from the other eye because that one's been custom fitted for this hole. Now I'm going to custom fit the second eye, which I keep on the other side to keep them apart. And the thing that's nice about the second eye is that I can draw a line and it shows me what I did on this first eye to get the eye opening perfectly fit to the glass eye. So if I have this as a reference, I can do this side much faster than I did this one. The eye hole I'm left with after custom fitting it for the other eye is just over 11 millimeters. This one is only 10. So what I want to make sure to do is open the eye up the right way. If I open it up in the back, then it doesn't match in the front, then these eyes could become cockeyed. So